down there, and then it'll be close by. We'll bait up and get a rod out, and let's go. Let's freaking go. All right. Here we go, y'all. We're on the hunt for a lake record. So let me get baited up and catch that freaking lake monster. We got our super stinky secret bait today. So let's get a piece cut up and cast out. I'm just gonna have to grab it. Go for a nice decent sized chunk there. All right. Oh, it's stinky. Oh, that bait's stinky. But that's perfect for what we're going for. So, going for the cats, you need the stink. All right. Welcome in, guys. We're just getting set up. Haven't even got a rod out in the water yet. I'm gonna bait this up right now. And game on. Game on. All right. Here we go. First bait of the day. About to go out. All right. We got one person hanging out. Who's here? All right. I'm going to go cast off of the rock over here. Give me a little better distance if I can get out farther. Oh, that's not deep at all right there. I need her a little deeper than that, I think. I might have lost my bait. It's a soft bait, so they do tend to come off the hook kind of easy when you... Oh no, I got her. All right. It did slide around a little bit though. So let me make sure it's like all the way on there. All right. There she is. One more wing out there. There we go. That's in deeper water. Yeah, baby. All right. All right, let me get this rod set up, and then let's get it set in the holder. And then we'll come hang out with chat. I gotta turn the holder a little bit the way I got the rod out there. All right, she's in. Make sure that line's gonna stay tight. She'll stay tight. Now, set the clicker. All right. There we go, guys. First rod in the water. Catfishing is officially started. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see how things go. Who do we got hanging out? We got 13 people hanging out. Josie's here. Dog tags, or no, Fun Mix is here. Dog tags is here. Who else is here, guys? We got 13 hanging out. You just text Josie? Yeah, I text her too. No, Mrs. SoCal's at work. So Guys, we got 6 people hanging out. Let's hit the thumbs up, guys. Let's break some channel records today. We want to break them all. Guys, is the audio good? I'm using a brand new microphone, so I'm not sure if the audio is working or not. Let me know. Let me know, please. And thank you. So what I'm kind of thinking today, guys, we're gonna be mostly bass and catfishing. Audio's great. Okay, cool. In a minute here, I'm gonna try something. I got. Hey Scott, what's up? Audio's a little muffled. It should be good. It's on my shirt. So the microphones that I got, they're replacements for the other set that I had. That Lucky Chuck, if you type .where, it'll drop all the information about the lake. In a minute here, I'm gonna go try the old microphones and see if they work with the receiver. Because if so, then that means I got 4 mics. So, but the little receiver that plugs into your phone broke on the original set. So I'm hoping that the new mics work with the new or the old mics work with the new receiver, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll go up there in a little bit and grab them. What I think I want to do now is go grab another rod and set it up. I guess I'll just straight catfish for a little while, and then as it warms up out here, I'll try to throw some real slow baits for bass. So this is a beautiful lake. Where I'm standing right now, normally I'd be about 10 feet underwater. The lake level is down so far that all of this was underwater a couple of months ago. I mean, you can see on the tree right here, you can see the water lines. So it's kind of nice to see this lake this down. I mean, I hate seeing the lake this low, but at the same point, it's nice to be able to see what's going on under the water. It's nice to be able to see that structure and all that. So once the lake's full, it'll give me a really good idea of what's really happening underwater. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna run up real quick. I'm gonna grab my other rod, get that set up, and get another bait out there. So give me like 2 seconds here. It's nice where I'm at right here. I'm able to back the truck right up to where I'm fishing. I'm only like 15 feet away with the truck, so we're good on that. All right. This, I need to redo the, I got 2 hooks on here for some reason. Oh, it's because I was trying to snag my rod when I lost it. So I need to get one of these off of here. And this rod's already like ready to go. So let me, where is this one tied? Oh, that one's just tied right there, so I can just clip it nice and easy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice, easy little snip off of the other hook, and we're golden. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, that made life easy right there, guys. So I'm already tied up and ready to go. Now it's just a matter of putting the bait on and casting her out. And hopefully being able to get this other little rod holder I got set in the ground. Oh yeah, it's nice and soft right there. All right, let me throw a chunk of bait on here and see what we can catch. we'll officially have both rods in the water in just a second here. Let's see. Dog tags. All right, if you're still here, I am using your secret bait, my friend. So hopefully it gets me something nice. Oh, good grief. There we go. Didn't want to cut, which is a good thing. That means it'll stay on the hook fairly well. So thread this on there a few times so I know it'll stay on. And then I'm going to actually add on this one, I'm going to do a little experiment and add a night crawler with the dog tag secret bait. These night crawlers, oh, they're good. Oh, they're feisty. Okay, I've had these night crawlers for like 3 weeks. No, longer than that, like a month, over a month probably. They've been living in the garage, in the fridge. All right, thread this dude on there. One more thread through the little freaking self. All right, we got a big old freaking buffet for these catfish, guys. Look at that. They're gonna love this one. So let me get this cast out and set up, and then we will catch up with chat. Don't hit the rock. Okay, perfect. All right. Both rods are set up, guys. We are officially catfishing. So let me come back over here and hang out with chat and get caught up. Hey, Subby, welcome in. Hey, gotta go back to work. That sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. All right, so let me see. Nope, he will not give out that bait recipe. Steel City, welcome in. Yeah, I made it. It's never let you down. Okay. All right, hopefully it doesn't let me down today. Water temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Half overcast. Not a lot of wind. So we're here. Hey, Charity, you made it. Peace, you're here. Welcome in. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, cool. So we're caught up with chat. So guys, for the members, I added a couple emojis last night. So there's a couple new member emojis. Hey, Brad, welcome in. Guys, we're real close to that 1,500 subscribers. I was like 10 away this morning. So as soon as we hit that 1,500, we're going to be setting the countdown for the giveaway. We'll probably do it, we're going to do it on a Sunday, I believe. That'll give, once we hit the 15, I'll announce that we've hit the 15. And that will give everybody a few days. I'll give you guys, a few days notice before the live. That way, anybody that wants to grab a membership before the giveaway is able to do so. And we have a couple members only prizes in that giveaway. That giveaway will be for subscribers only, subscribers and members. We will be turning on subscribers only mode for that one, because this giveaway is all about you guys, and I don't want just some random Joe Schmo that rolls in from the vertical feed that's never been here and will never be here again to win a prize. Those prizes go to everybody that's been a subscriber and helped me get to the channel to this point. So we're gonna do we'll do the entry. We're not gonna do that stupid like make you sign up in advance and all that. We'll do it, you know, we'll get everybody entered up during the drawing, and then, you know, it's gonna be one entry per person. There will be a little plot twist though, where you could possibly get extra entries. So I'm selling my recipe on catfish bait. Yes. Yes, my recipe is go ocean fishing and catch a mackerel or a bonita and use that for cut bait. No, I'm kidding. I'm using dog tag secret recipe, so we'll see if it works. Now I did add a night crawler. I know it's hard to see both rods in camera. There's this one right here, which has the sun glaring off it, so it's hard to see, and then my big tuna rod. The rod on the right, I added a night crawler to the bait as well, so we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get some nice big cats. I'm going to give it a little while with the cat baits. I'm just going to let them soak for a while, and then eventually here I will be tying on some bass jigs to kind of slow roll some bass baits, because this water is super cold. Sorry guys, I'm going to adjust the camera real quick. I found a nice little place to sit here, so I'm going to adjust the camera down so I can actually sit here and still see chat. So yeah, with the water being in the 40s like it is, you know, mid to upper 40s, these fish are not really active. So no, that rod on the left, you'll know if that thing gets hit. That's a tuna rod. It's going to take a lot to freaking move that rod. So it'll take a lot. I need to spray paint the I just need to go get a freaking bright, like fluorescent colored rod so we can see it in camera, because it's hard to see both of them. I don't know if it's like the light or just the way the camera's picking up on it, but we'll see. So the rod on the left is one of my tuna rods. I got that set with the clicker on, and the drag is super, super loose right now, so it's going to take nothing to move that clicker. So if anything even picks that bait up, that clicker is going to click. The other rod is just sitting in a rod holder. It's a bass rod. We'll hope that if something does grab it, it doesn't take it. I should probably actually loosen that drag up a little bit just to make sure, because I don't want to lose a second rod to this lake. Something was just hitting the surface out there. It might be carp. Looks like a little bait ball out there though. There's definitely a bait ball. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it in camera or not. So yeah, right here, right there, you see that little edge, and there's like a bait ball coming off the left side of it. I should have brought the boat. That'd be the perfect spot to be freaking bait balling. All right, let me flip the camera, flip it back. So are we still zoomed? Yeah, we're still zoomed. Okay, there we go. All right. There's definitely a bait ball swimming around out there. That's a good sign. That means things are moving. So guys, I did it right today. I brought some drinks. I brought the cooler to keep the bait cool so it doesn't get all mushy when it warms up. So let's hope and pray that these fish want to come out and play today, because I really want a lake record. All right, let me catch back up with chat. I know chat's scrolling and I missed it. All right, Josie's ignoring you. Well, all right. So chat's really not moving. So America's getting cold. I know that I was seeing that the whole like South and Midwest and Northeast is supposed to get like hammered this week with storms. They're calling for like ice storms and shit. So that could get interesting quick. So no, dog tags. Today's Josie's daughter's birthday. So she's not ignoring you. She's probably out hanging out with her daughter right now. Because I text her when I was leaving for the lake, because I know she's not getting notifications lately. So I text her when I was leaving the house and let her know I was on the way to the lake. And then I sent her a text when I got here. So, and I haven't heard from her. So I heard from her on the first one, but I talked to her last night. And she did mention it was her daughter's birthday today. So she's probably hanging out with her daughter, which is totally awesome. Any parent should be hanging out with their kids on the birthdays. So I hope you get a couple of them today. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. I hope I get some too. She told you to let her know when I was live? Yeah. She's probably, she knows. She's probably indisposed at the moment, hanging out with the kids. Well, they should be in school. Oh, there's a carp just popped up. Did you guys see that? I don't know if you guys could see that or not. He was right off the tip of the left rod, like way out there. But that's good. If the carp are moving around, that means hopefully the little bit of sun that's hitting the water has kind of warmed it up. So hey, Josie, we were just talking about you. I was just telling dog tags that he thought you were ignoring him. I told him you were probably hanging out with the kids because it's her birthday today. So ooh, something just swam off of that rock. There was a little freaking trail off of this rock right in front of me. Oh, I get so many spam calls lately. Josie, are you getting the ones that are like, this is Veronica from the lending department. Your $64,000 loan is approved. All we need to do is get your information. I keep getting those like, actually the Veronica one, the reason I remember that, it's because she was calling me like 7 times a day. I went through it the other day and I was looking at like the times that one called and left voicemails, because I got like the visual voicemail on the Apple, and she was saying it was, or you know, she was saying the same thing every time on the voicemail, but it was she would call like 6 minutes apart, and it was starting to really piss me off. Oh, you get the one about the student debt. Okay, yeah, I've got that one too. I've got that one too. Now I'm getting all the ones that like, you know, my loan is approved. You're getting the ones that donate to the police fund? That's hilarious because the police do not call you to ask you to donate to their fund. So guys, I was talking to the people in the office at the lake when I was getting my permits and all that. And I asked them how many people are out today, and they said there's one other person out here besides me, and he's on a kayak. And I haven't seen him yet, so I got the entire lake to myself. which is why I don't name this lake. Man, if Dog Tags and Josie the only one here, where'd everybody go? Everybody bailed out. Share out the stream for me, guys. Please, appreciate it. We're trying to break some channel records today. I mean, we got, what, 18 thumbs up. We've only been live for 30 minutes, 25 minutes. So that's a good start. But, you know, hey, Peace is here. I don't know if YouTube just like can't math or what, because I know there's quite a few people here that were hanging out, and all of a sudden it went down to like 0 and then up to 4. Hey, Tony's here. So, Tony, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I've only been fishing for 20 minutes. So, nothing yet. Nothing yet. We'll see what happens. This little duck keeps popping down, searching for food. It's kind of funny. You can see the bubbles coming up out of the water where he's at. He's right there between that, like right past that little bush off the end of the rock. I don't know if you can see it in camera or not. I got a glare on my screen, so it's hard to see. There he just popped back up. Oh, there he goes. Somebody's driving down. That's all right. I got this whole spot locked up. Nobody can freaking jump on my spot. Now, that little duck's cruising all over the place. I don't know if he's searching for like little bait fish or what he's looking for, but he's right in front of me right now. Zoom this back out. It's not her feet scaring people off. Not this time. I think her feet only scare armadillos. Hey, did anybody see the short that I did? Did it push that out to anybody? That's the short that I did saying that I was onto the lake or on the way to the lake. Hey, live outdoors, welcome in. We're hanging out catfishing. I'm a bass fisherman by trade, but I figure I might as well try for some cats. I got Dog Tag's secret bait on both rods. The one on the right has a night crawler added to it, and we'll see what we can catch. All right, so Dog Tag saw it, Josie didn't. Okay. All right, no, that's fine. I was hoping that it would push it out, but I did a post and then a short and then the live, so hopefully it pushes out notifications, but we'll see. We will see. So guys, we need some good juju for the fish today. We need them to come out and play. We definitely need them to come out and play. It'd be nice to get a lake record on the live, wouldn't it? That would be so freaking awesome. Hopefully, if I get the lake record, it's first off caught live. But second, hopefully I can get the office staff to come down here and weigh it with their scales. That's actually them driving around right now. I hear the little go-kart thing. They get a little like side by side. If I catch a lake record, you'll sell the recipe? Hell, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would hold on to that shit. Use it to catch lake records everywhere and then sell it after it's proven. So I got one of these baits is out there pretty deep. It's down in about 25 feet of water. And the other one is out in like 10 to 12, right off of a rock pile. So I'm kind of hoping that off of those rock piles is where those fish are going to hang out, because those rocks will suck up some heat with this water being so cold. Everyone's going to know what I'm using. Nobody knows what I'm using. I think there's only, I think you and I are the only ones that know. Now, in a little while here, I am going to throw some jigs for bass. But I'm kind of waiting for it to warm up a little bit. I know that being so cold, these bass are going to be super lethargic. But if we can hopefully have the water warm up, or the day warm up a degree or two, it might actually help. Okay, I'm glad I thought to double check this right now. That drag was super tight. It would have ripped my rod into the water if I would have got a fish. And that would not be good. I don't want to lose another rod to this lake. I'm hoping something comes out to play here, because I really want to get some fish on the live for you guys. I've only caught one fish this year so far. All right. How cold? The water temperature is like 46 to 48. Well, it was 48 on Sunday when I was here. The actual like air temperature and being outside right now is beautiful. It's about 65, and just not even really a breeze. Almost no wind. I'm actually taking my jacket off. 19 feels like 4. Screw that. That's like inhumane. That shouldn't even be legal. Hey, is PA here? Hey, welcome in. Guys, don't forget to double tap that screen and hit that share button. We're trying to break some channel records today. Live bait, no. Live bait is not legal in this lake in any way, shape, or form. The only live bait you can use here is like night crawler. So I've got dog tag secret bait on both rods, and one of them, the one on the right, has a night crawler on it as well. So we'll see what it does. We will see what it does. Worst case scenario, if dog tag's bait doesn't work, I have some little like catfish dough baits that I can throw. But I also got some bass stuff, so I can throw bass. The bass are going to be really lethargic right now because the water's so cold. And the water's down like a good 25, 30 feet. They've been draining a lot of water out of this lake. So the way the reservoir systems are set up here in San Diego is stupid. The higher elevation lakes get drained into the lower elevation lakes. And then, because, every lake here, people don't realize it, but San Diego, 30 miles out of downtown, 30, 40 miles out of downtown, you go from sea level to like 6,000 feet. So the reservoirs are situated at different elevations. So they drain the higher elevation reservoirs into the ones lower than them, and then, so on and so forth, all the way down the chain until they get to lower Otay, which is the lowest reservoir in the system. And once the water gets all the way down there, it'll hang out for a while, but they'll end up draining that into the ocean and losing all the water. So it's kind of a stupid system that they have. All the lakes below this one have an other water source because they drain, all those to the ones below them. So if one lake gets low, they drain one into it and fill it up a little bit. Problem is this one, there is no way to fill it. The only water that comes into this lake is rainwater, and that's seasonal. Like even the creek that fills it is dry right now. So the more they lower this, the longer it's going to take to fill. But like right where I'm sitting right now, in September was underwater. I'd be dead if I was sitting in this spot in September. I would have drowned. But like I said, it is kind of nice to know. You see the rock piles and stuff on the fish finder, but when they're exposed like this, you really get to see how everything looks. I could probably walk this lake and collect 500 lures in a day, but I'm fat and lazy and I'm not going to do that. I'd love to get some of mine back, but I don't think I'll ever find them. Hey, NJ Catfishing, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, right now we got 2 cat rods out. I'll throw some bass stuff out here in a little while and see what happens, but I don't expect the bass to be doing much. I don't expect the cat to be doing much either in this conditions. It's chilly out here. Well, the water's chilly, so. Yeah, exactly. I'm taking photos and everything of all these spots. So when the water's back up, I'll know, I can actually look at a photo and see what it looked like when it was way down. And that'll give me a great little reference point. Because I'll know that, like, between this rock, there's a little, little flat sand patch or whatever. So I'm, if you type .where, it'll give you the information. So I also wore my lucky fishing hat today. It's older than hell, but it seems like every time I wear it, I catch fish. All right. There we go. This lake will humble you. This is that lake where when it's on, and when it's off, it's off. And if you know how to fish this lake, you can do really well. If you don't know how to fish this lake, you're going to get skunked. This is one of the very few lakes that I know of that doesn't even have crawdads in it. So the fish aren't even eating crawdads here. And people come out here and throw craw looking baits and wonder why they're not getting bit. It's because they don't realize there's no craw in here. I think everybody's got a lucky fishing something. My biggest cat, I don't know, I haven't measured, I never weighed it, probably 12 or 14 pounds. I'm not really a big cat fisherman. I just kind of started catfishing. I'm a bass fisherman and a tuna fisherman. So cat is kind of a whole new species for me. No, they do not do the electro stuff to get population counts. Fish and game out here, and this lake specifically, is so mismanaged. The natural food source for this lake is basically, there's some little shad, and then bluegill and crappie. But they really need to take better care of this lake. There's so much that they could do to it that would just greatly improve it. There's frogs here and there, but not very many. And then, you got, like, in the summertime, this place is like snake heaven. So you do got snakes and lizards and stuff like that cruising around. But I've never caught anything here on a frog. Now, I've also never tried a live frog. Not in this lake. I'd love to be able to catch a frog um, and like rubber band the frog with a hook. You started out bass fishing and turned catfishing this past summer. Yeah, that's exactly what I did as well. I started catfishing because of Travis and Cindy, Skipjack Cindy. Um, watching them turned me onto the catfishing. Your first cat was 30 pounds, 36 pounds? Nice. Flathead is what actually got my wife into fishing. We went up to Lake Havasu, and the whole drive up there, she was like, I don't want to fish. I'm just going to sit by the lake and read my book. And I made her buy a fishing license. That way I could have, the extra 2 rods, basically. And she ended up catching a nice big flathead. And after that, she was hooked. She was all about it. So. Oh, the Bass Pro line? Yeah, that shit was trash. The Bass Pro Shop braid. Yeah, that was trash. I actually got Power Pro back on my reels now. Yeah, the flatheads are nice. Flatheads are a fun fight. They say there's blue cat in this lake. I've never seen anybody catch one, and they don't have a record on them. So it's mostly channel cats in here and bass. $70 where the lure's gone in the morning. Yeah, I lost a couple Huddlestons to that line. The line snapped mid-cast. So, and that was a 30-pound braid that snapped. Casting snapped it. Right now I'm using a secret bait that Dog Tags came up with. No, there's no live bait here. Hey, Zyro's here. Welcome in. Bob's here. Fun Time's here. Everybody's here. Nice. Nice. So yeah, we're using a secret bait. The one on the left has just the secret bait. The one on the right has a secret bait with a night crawler on it as well. So we'll see if anything actually bites those. I wish we could use live bait. I wish we could use live bait here. Because I'd be throwing some big ass freaking live shad and live shiners. The donkey rig, dude, I'll tell you what, man, PA, I would definitely try it. It's a great bait when the bass are active and chasing bait. It's a really good search bait, and if you tie it properly, the way those baits move around in the water is just phenomenal. It looks like bait fish running away. Hey, Paul, welcome in. So I don't know if you saw how I tied it or not. Real quick, like verbal tutorial, I guess, on how to tie that. So you take your main line, right? The right line coming off of your reel, out the tip of your rod. You slide a swivel on there. Just free it like you would a free rig, right? Just put the swivel on the main line and let it free slide on that line. And then you take another swivel and tie it to your line. So you're basically tying a Carolina rig without a weight, okay? And instead of the weight on a Carolina rig, you're putting your swivel, if that makes any sense. So once both swivels are tied on, you're gonna tie a leader to both swivels with your hook. You're gonna make those leaders so that when you put your flukes on the hooks, your line that free slides is in front of the line that's, on the swivel that's actually tied to your line, so that basically your back swivel, which would be the one that's on your main line, tied to your main line, is like a Carolina rig, right? You would, like I say, exactly like a Carolina rig when you tie it. Um, but you want your swivels or your leaders to be at a length where your flukes sit nose to tail. That way, when you twitch your baits, they dance around like they're bait fish fleeing a predator. So now, if you have a little bit of spacing between the nose and the tail of the flukes, you're fine. Like an inch or two, you're okay. But it's really just basically a Carolina rig with a swivel instead of your sliding weight on your Carolina. And you don't work it real fast like you would a jerkbait. You don't give it those big rips. You just give it slow twitches here and there. And I don't reel the bait. The only time I turn my reel with that bait is, hey, Hooked on Mars, thank you for subscribing. The only reason I turn my reel is to take up the slack so I can get another good little twitch in. And vary your cadence with it. I'll do like 1 twitch, 2 twitch, and then let it sink. And then like 3 little twitches and let it sink again. And then, 1 twitch. You want it to look like struggling bait fish fleeing from a predator. And I'll tell you what, it works really well. It works really well. I've caught some big bass in this lake on that. So, I highly recommend trying it. I use the Zoom Super Flukes for that rig, and you can use, depending on what the yeah, I had them too close together on the boat the other day. I had them about an inch from where I needed them, but the flukes that you can use like the big 5 and 7 inch, or you can use the smaller ones. Just try to match the bait fish, There's the first tutorial I ever did on this channel. It was kind of funny. A bass kind of screwed me in a way. I wanted to show how to work it, and I cast it and I twitched it like twice and I got hooked up. Now I know with the flukes that I'm using, the Zoom Super Flukes, they tend to sink about 1 foot per second once they hit the water on the donkey rig. And I'll just count down. If I'm fishing 15 feet of water and I want them, 12 feet down, I'll count 12 seconds. And that'll give me approximately in that 12-foot range, within a foot or two. And then, just slowly work that bait. They work well. All right, did I gotta reset my chat to all messages. All right. YouTube, I don't know why you do that. You should always have it for all messages for everybody. Especially the person doing the live stream, because that way we see them. Yeah, it's a great bait. I love it. It's a great bass bait. When other things aren't working, I'll throw that. And usually I'll get hooked up. And you'll get some big fish. Now, be prepared to if you find a school and you throw it at the school, be prepared to get doubled up on the same hook or on the same rod. Because I've had it happen where I hit 2 fish. It's like you drag it through a school and 2 separate fish pick out one of your flukes and they both hammer it. And I'll tell you what, that puts on a hell of a fun fight. 2 bass on the same rig is super fun. All right, I'm gonna move the camera again a little bit so I can kind of sit down. I was sitting on this rock and it's not really comfortable. But I'm just gonna kind of sit down and hang out and wait. So let me move the camera. I need to get a new tripod. My tripod's falling apart. This thing was like 60 bucks and it lasted like a month before it started falling apart. Hey, small bass, welcome in. All right. Guys, don't forget to share out the stream. Let everybody know we're here. All right, there we go. Whoop. There we go. We should be good now. Hey, Cash, welcome in. Hopefully we got some tight lines. We'll see. We will see. Hopefully today goes our way. We need 10 people. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, so we'll probably end up doing that giveaway in the next couple weeks. Oh, nice. You're going to like the GoPro, which I'm assuming she got you the newest version. I have the GoPro 9, and I will tell you this. It overheats. In the sun, it likes to overheat. So do what you can to keep it shaded. Or if you can swing it, put like an ice pack near it or something to keep it cool. The one thing you're going to notice is that you're going to absolutely hate the GoPro Quick program that they use for their editing and stuff. You're better off finding a third-party editing software to edit your GoPro video. The Quick that comes with GoPro, that sucks. Their software sucks. You would think GoPro would have like the top of the line software for their editing, but I'm not happy with the GoPro Quick. It's just not good freaking software. GoPro 13 is supposed to be waterproof. Yeah, they are. I know the 9 is waterproof. I don't know how far it's waterproof. Which one do I recommend? I was using, I don't even remember the name of it, to be honest with you. I think it was called Movie Maker. Hey, Rod, welcome in. You guys, that is the man to ask right there. Want to see my Rod? We'll tell you, dude, that guy's a freaking genius when it comes to the software stuff. So he would know the best GoPro software to use. Whatever program he recommends you guys use for your GoPro edits, use that. How you been, Rod? It's been a while. You guys are, I'm assuming you guys are frozen in up there. Oh, that's right. You got the hog hunt going next weekend. Yeah, hopefully you get some cool photos and video out of it. Up to 30 feet. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Now you can buy the waterproof case for your GoPro as well, which waterproofs it even more, but I don't know if I would really trust it. You don't get audio with it though when you go underwater. The 13, yeah, I still have the 9. Rod, what do you use for your GoPro editing software? Because I know the GoPro Quick, the program that GoPro has, actually sucks. I was using Movie Maker for a while, but that one you got to pay for, and then my laptop crashed and I lost it all. I lost probably 1,100 hours worth of GoPro video. Most of it was dirt bike stuff. Oh, come on, fishes, where are you at? I know they're here. I know they're here. Oh, you went tankless. Nice. Nice. I was thinking about going tankless at my place. I gotta replumb my entire house. Plumbing's old. No bites yet? No, we've only been here an hour, so nothing yet. But with the water being so cold and the fish being so sluggish, it's gonna be a long day, I think. Power Director 365. Okay. Perfect. I'm actually gonna screenshot that. There we go. All right. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm getting kind of old for the bike. I'm noticing I'm slowing down a little bit, but I still love it. The wife wants me to stop riding motorcycles, and I tell her that the day she lets me build something with a cage and 1200 horsepower motor, I'll gladly sell the dirt bikes. I really want a trophy truck, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Hey, no worries, Bob. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. I will share all my information except the name of the lake. And if I can, it's a Mac app. Okay, perfect. That's what I have is a Mac. Yeah, I'd love a dune buggy. I'd love one. That's what I learned how to drive in. So that's kind of my wheelhouse. I just want something I can go through the desert really fast. No, the side by sides and the dune buggies are totally different. The side by sides, we call them desert cockroaches out here because it seems like every jerkwad with good credit went out and bought one, and they never learned like the unwritten rules of the desert. It's kind of like you treat when you're out in the desert, there's camping areas, and it's not like a designated campground. It's just, you know, you find a nice little spot, you set up camp, just like you do if you're like hiking or whatever, you're on a 4-day, 5-day packing trip, you find a nice spot to make camp. But same thing out in the desert, But what'll happen is like the first guy will get there on, like say somebody gets there Thursday and they set up camp. People are just going to naturally want to group up in the same areas. And all of a sudden you got like 75, 80 camps within, a stone's throw of each other. And these idiots in the side-by-sides will go right through the middle of those camping areas, wide open, full throttle. You got little kids on their little pee-wee bikes cruising around camp and circling camp and dogs running around and, whatever. You don't know if some little kid's going to pop out from behind a motorhome on a little freaking, little tiny pit bike or a little tiny quad. And these assholes go flying through there, kicking up dust, damn near hitting people. I've seen them go through people's camps. You'll come to trail crossings. Ocotillo Wells is really famous for this. You'll come through an area where you're going down a trail and there's an intersection. These jerkwads do not slow down. They do not look. They do not stop. As far as they're concerned, they're the only vehicle in the desert. So I've actually had, I was in a desert race way out, it was a 30-mile race course. And, we just do loops, 30-mile laps. And I was way out in the back half of the race course and had a guy on a side-by-side coming the wrong way on the race course. And we ended up hitting, and he didn't even stop. He just kept going. I'm lucky I didn't die. I don't know how I didn't. Hey, Paige, how you been? It's been a while. All right, I missed a little bit of chat rambling on. So yeah, they buy a side by side and they become a licensed asshole. Like have some respect. So it's a big thing that out in the desert or on the trails or um, whatever. If you have a group of riders going, say you're on a trail that goes east west and you're heading west, and there's a group of riders heading east, and you're going to pass each other. It's common courtesy to hold up, like if there's 5 people behind you, you hold up 5 fingers. That way they know that there's 5 more people behind you. And the last dude will hold up like, the closed fist, which is, signals he's the last person. You do that to these guys on the side-by-sides out here, and they just give you the finger. Are you going ice fishing Saturday? Nice. You got an order? All right, cool. Cool. So, Rod, how's the weather up there? Are you guys kind of SOL with like everything frozen and got to drill a hole in the lake to fish, or are you able to get out at all? I know the Midwest is Midwest and the South and the Northwest are supposed to be getting hammered the end of the week into the weekend. So, hey, Tommy, welcome in. We're supposed to get rain tonight into Saturday, so freeze thaw. Oh man, so it's like you can't even be predicted to get the boat out or ice fish. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. That sucks. It's supposed to dump on you guys next week. Yeah, we're supposed to get some good rain over the weekend, starting tonight. I mean, you can see the clouds already rolling in, so hopefully that fills this lake up a little bit. I don't think it'll be enough to fill the lake, but yeah, I've seen I watched the what was that show, Northwoods Law or whatever, the game wardens for a while, and I would see the dudes on the snowmobiles doing the same shit. Like they're just flying and they don't care. 3 to 12 inches of snow and then 2 inches of ice. Damn. Yeah, so I contemplated putting the boat in the lake here today. I brought it out Sunday, and the only reason I didn't drop it in the lake today was because the boat ramp has a big ass hole in it. So when you back the trailer in, with the boat, the left side of the trailer drops into that hole when you're backing in, and the left side of the boat wants to float, but the right side is still out of the water. And I can't back up any farther to get past that hole because otherwise all 4 wheels of my truck would be in the water. And I'm kind of bougie. I don't like getting my feet wet, especially when I'm launching the boat. So you see these ducks right in front of between the rods out there making all these bubbles. So until they kind of fix that boat ramp, it's either going to take 2 people to launch the boat. Well, launching it's not as bad as loading it. The problem I have when I loaded it was the wind pushes the stern of the boat, past the end of the trailer. So you can't get the boat lined up straight. You can line the boat up perfectly straight on the trailer when you load it, but the second you try to move and let pressure off of the boat, the stern swings over and comes off the trailer. I'm thinking about getting the big old Donkey Kong for the freaking receiver on the truck. Because what I could do is I could pull up here, I could pull it with a regular receiver. Um, but I want like a 4-foot extension. So that way, Rod was looking at that same idea with his boat because the ramps were getting so low. An extension on the receiver would be nice. Yeah, getting wet just sucks when it sucks when you got to get wet to put the boat in. Like, start your day off freaking wet feet. And it's not like you can always wear board shorts and flip flops. Some days it's not board short and flip flop weather. So it makes it kind of brutal. I hate having my feet wet. That was like, I don't know, I guess that comes from my years of plumbing. This little duck's just going crazy right down here. You can see him just freaking, he's having the time of his life right there. I don't know what he's down there trying to look for. I don't know if he's chasing little bait fish or what. He keeps diving in that same spot though. Oh yeah, no. So what I'm thinking is I just want one. I just want the extender for launching and loading the boat. I have no problem dropping the trailer to replace the receiver just to load and launch, and then dropping it, again once I get the boat out of the water to pull the boat home. Because if I had an extra 4 or 5 feet, it would be night and day difference on loading that boat. I would have been out here today in the boat. Yeah, I do have a 2-inch receiver on mine, so I'm good on that. But yeah, if it's under 2, you got to make your own. Which, I mean, if you know how to weld, isn't really hard, or drill a hole. You just drill a hole for the pin, and then drill a hole for the ball, and nut and bolt the ball on there if need be. Or you could weld the ball on. This little duck's just going crazy right here. I can't see what he's trying to dig. Oh, he's picking the freaking algae off the rock right there, it looks like. He's down there making himself a salad. You haven't welded in 20 years? Yeah. I won't say I'm the best welder out there, but I can make metal stick together. Yeah, there you go. If you got somebody show up with some steel and a 12-pack and have your buddy weld it up for you. I mean, honestly, all you need is a drill press and a bit big enough to drill a hole for the ball. Especially if you're just using it to load and unload. Bevel that shit. You're 100% right. Bevel those edges and get a nice thick fat bead in there. You should be golden. I actually made tree ladders for my tree stand. They're still on the damn tree. I need to go get them. But I welded those up. Saved me a couple $100 because I had the metal just sitting there. All right, guys, I'm going to run up to the truck for 2 seconds. It's like 20 feet behind me. I just got to go grab my smokes. If one of those rods goes off, grab it. I'm also going to grab my other mic. I'm going to have you guys help me out real quick and see if the other mic works. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping that the receiver on the mic works with the old and the new mics. But we'll see in just a second here. This is nice because I got Starlink set up on the tailgate of the truck. So it's kind of, it's right here, you know, it's like 30 feet away at the most. Probably not even 30 feet. All right. Dog tags, why is your secret bait not catching me fishes? All right. All right. Should have brought a chair. I need to throw a chair in the back of the truck. Don't cut your bevels, you're right. Yeah, I wouldn't want to haul the boat with a long hitch like that. You know, I'd prefer a gooseneck, but all right. So, guys, I'm gonna switch over the mics right now. I'm gonna turn the one off, so we're gonna lose audio for a second, and I want to see if the other one works. So, let me know if you guys can still hear me. Once I switch over, I'm gonna switch over now. I'm turning the other one on. The other one's powering up. The other one, that one's powering off. So, can you guys still hear me? Do we still have audio? Yes or no? Yes. No. Maybe a little bit. Yes. We have audio. Oh, that's awesome. So if we have audio, that means that that's badass. Sweet. So I now have 4 microphones that work. Cool. Audio's fine. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. I know my other mic set that I have, the sounds good and clear. Beautiful. The other mic set that I have doesn't work with the other receivers. I got 2 of the exact same mic sets, and they both come with their own receiver, and the one mic set won't work with the receiver from the other mic set. So this is good to know that both mics connect to this receiver. That's awesome. So now I have 4. So that's kind of cool. I'm kind of stoked to know that. And then guys, remember that giveaway is coming up, and we're gonna possibly maybe have some mic sets in the giveaway, possibly the magnetic ones, maybe, allegedly. So make sure you guys are make sure you guys are there for the giveaway, because there's going to be some cool shit in it. It's not going to be, like I keep saying, it's not going to be as huge as the 1,000 was, but there is definitely some cool stuff in this one. So hopefully we'll be able to do that in the next week or so. We were 8 or 9 away, I believe, from the 1,500. So once we hit that, that starts the countdown clock on the giveaway. We just got to pick a date and time, basically. You already won the members giveaway? Well, so that's a good point. There will be, there's going to be 2 parts to the giveaway. There's going to be everybody's included, and then there's going to be some stuff that's members only. So we're going to, once we hit the 1,500, I'll sit down with Mrs. SoCal, we'll plan out a date and time, and we will get her done. So like I said, it's not going to be a massive giveaway like the 1,000 was. This is just kind of like an oddball in between number, but just kind of my way of, like, you know, showing some love and respect to those people that have shown the love and the respect to the channel and got us this far. So we'll all definitely give you guys fair warning. Before we do the giveaway, so everybody, if Josie wins, you win her prize, right? I already know Josie's gonna win something, because every time there's a freaking giveaway, Josie wins it. That's why I keep saying she's banned. I mean, I can't ban her though. Josie was the first member of the channel and the first ever super chat on the channel. So Josie has shown more than her fair share of love and respect on the channel. So, hey Anthony, welcome in. Yeah, so and there is memberships and super chats and all that available, guys. So don't be shy. We're gonna do this 1,500 subscriber giveaway, and then we're gonna really freaking start putting some stuff together for the next giveaway we're gonna do. The next giveaway I do after this one is gonna be at 5,000, and I know that's a long way away, but that one's gonna be like, that's gonna set the standard for YouTube for giveaways. A reline of Zebco 202, yeah, you got to take the little cover thing off, slide the line through it, tie it onto your bail or your spool, and then just reel it in. It's kind of a pain in the butt. She can win as long as you win. That's hilarious. Well, Dog Tags, you are a channel member, so you are automatically entered into the members only portion of that giveaway. So, oh, nice, a straight fire package. Who was that from? Come on, you stupid fish. Where you be at? I'm kind of tempted to move this one of these baits. It's been out there for a little over an hour. What do you guys think? Should I move the baits, or should I let them soak? I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do. Okay. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, so if we can hit the goal, then we'll reset the baits. I just set it for a quick, like 30 minutes. So we'll let them soak. And if we hit our goal, then we'll move the bait. How's that? Man, where's everybody going? It's like people are, for a while, we'll have some final stage. Oh, that's where you, okay. We'll have people here for a little bit and then people bail out. We got military flying over us. Oh, those clouds up to the west are looking thick. They're looking thick. Dog tags, how long do you usually soak this recipe? And don't tell me 3 minutes because you hook up on a fish that quick. Come on, fishes. You stupid little bitches. Where are you at? I know the water's cold, but you need to come out and play. Roughly an hour? Okay. We're right about an hour. So we'll give it, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give it, where'd everybody go? We're going to give it until the goal expires, or we'll move it sooner if we can hit the goal. Yeah, I think YouTube just can't math because it shows me right now like one person. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's weird. Like we go up to like 12, 15, then down, then up. So now it's showing we got 5 people hanging out. So that's what you see also. Yeah, I know. Well, I know Anthony's here. I know Dog Tags is here. So yeah, they're probably not eating much because Paige is still here. Shows you one person. See, that's weird. I don't know what the heck's going on. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Oh well, it is what it is. There's a cormorant out there swimming around looking for fish to dive down on. Now 5. Yeah, see, now 2. I just think YouTube can't math. And they're doing Common Core math. Pretty soon it's going to tell me there's a giraffe riding an elephant through the mall in here for viewer count. Now 1. Yeah, see, they can't math. They can't math. Yours still shows 1. Now I show 4. That's weird. Hit that share button, guys. Hey, Hammy, welcome in. The morning's going good. We're just chilling by the lake. What else could you ask for on a Thursday afternoon? It shows you 1. Now it shows me 7. Yeah, YouTube's all over the board with the math thing. So we're going to fish whistle. Yep. Just lit the fish whistle. I found, guys, I found some Randy's papers, which is kind of badass. I haven't been able to find those forever. Hey, Dirty 30, what's happening? So far, nothing's up other than, no fish. We've been here for an hour and 24 minutes and haven't caught a fish. So once we hit the little target goal thing there, we'll move the bait. We'll get a new bait on there and move it, but we're gonna let it soak until then. So figure why not. Yeah, the fish may not be eating that much if it's this cold. That's why I was kind of hoping it would warm up a little bit in the afternoon. Because if it does warm up, you know, if the sun popped out a little bit and warmed it up, the rocks will soak up some of that heat, and those fish will kind of like cuddle up to those rocks to absorb some of that heat. So we'll see what they do here. We ain't caught shit yet, Falcon. A whole bunch of nothing. Well, we've only been here an hour and 20 minutes, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. I'm gonna, in a little bit here, throw a bass bait. Now that rod on the right just moved, but I think that was the little wind gust that's moving the tip of that rod. Most likely. Hey, Back Mountain, welcome in. Good to see you. You can do some sheephead fishing tomorrow? Nice. I'll be watching. It'll be raining here tomorrow, so I probably won't come out and fish in the rain. I'm getting too old for that shit. I mean, I got rain gear and all that, but, you know, still. I do have the umbrella for the camera, though, or for the phone, so. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Are you going to be live, dog tags? All right, let's see what this tells me right here. 22 minutes. All right. All right. Oh, nice. Oh, you're gonna start them. You're two subs away from 500. Go, guys, go help them hit. We need 2 people to get them to the 500, guys. Dog tags. Drop your link. Type the word tuna. Oh, nice. You're gonna. Oh, there we go. Fish playing with the bait, guys. Fish playing with the bait. Fish on. Fish on, fish on, fish on. He's not big, but he's there. We got a fish, guys. Oh, I might have just lost him. I think I just lost him. Oh, he popped off. He popped off. Damn it. Well. Get this right back out there. Damn it. I had him, I just didn't, he spit it somehow. Yeah, I threw it right back in the same area. It's a couple feet off where it was, but it's right back where it was. So hopefully that's a sign of good things to come, guys. You just started, what do you got running, Dirty? No freaking, no idea who skimmed it. I think, right? Typical Cali attitudes. Feed the man, don't hook him. Now he felt small, so he might not have been able to. Hey, dog tags hit that 500. He might not have been able to get that whole hook in his mouth. I don't know. Yeah, the stats is going to take a while to show. Oh no, it shows 5. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Congrats, man. Hell yeah, that's awesome, guys. That is freaking awesome. But yeah, no, I never figured out who was skimming my credit card. I think I know who it was. So when I lost my rod, I went to replace it, and I went to the Berkeley website to do it. And there's a website that I think is spoofing Berkeley, and I think they're the ones that did it because it wouldn't let me complete the transaction. I put my card number in and all that, and it wouldn't let me complete it. And then 2 days later, I get a notification from the credit union that somebody's hacked my card. So now I don't have a bank card until it'll be like 2 weeks before they send me out a new one. So thank God the credit union caught it and did not let any of the charges go through, because they tried like $900 at Walmart. They tried TikTok. They tried a bunch of other spots. So my credit union caught it and did not let those transactions go through, thank God, because I would have been out thousands of dollars. Thousands. So you're still, yeah, see, I got lucky and they didn't get any money out of the account. But my account was locked up for 14 days. So I can't even I can go to the bank and pull cash out. But it's an hour and a half drive to the freaking bank. So I'm just going to have to live on credit cards for right now until I get my debit card back. All right, guys, we got one bite. That's a good sign. That is a good sign. Something bit. So we'll, Lady Luck is always trolling me. Lady Luck just likes to kick me in the balls. It's been 2 months to try to get it back. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. I am so happy the credit union flagged those transactions right when they happened, because otherwise I'd be out. They tried like 5 different times at Walmart for a purchase of like $900. And then they tried the TikTok shop. The TikTok one was like, who orders $365 worth of shit from TikTok? And then they tried a bunch of other little like mom and pop stores, it sounded like. Ooh, that line just went super slack. The big rod just went super slack, you guys. Like really slack. I think it's time to go put a couple turns on that reel. What do you guys think? It all of a sudden just slacked up. And it's not like the freaking not like the bait moved or anything. There's no current. But it just went real slack. All right, let's see. Nothing. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Oh, nothing there. I could feel like every little thing on the bottom. Nothing there though. Bait's gone though. Bait is definitely gone. So let me rebait and get this thing back out there. I'm not throwing on huge chunks of bait because I'm kind of thinking that if they're feeding on smaller stuff right now. Smaller, easier to digest. All right, I got this baited back up. I'm gonna go over off the rock pile again and cast this back out. Ooh. How's that not deep right there? Well, it's a 3-ounce weight, so it will be falling pretty quick. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. Reset the clicker. There she is. Tighten that line up a little bit. Give her a little bit of a reset. And we're good to go. All right. Let's see what happens now. Well, hey, Jackson, welcome in. All right, so far we've got 14 inches of snow. That sucks. Weather's been shit. Most wind, yeah. We had wind here for like 18 straight days. And when I say wind, it's nothing like, you know, the wind Rod's getting, but it was, you know, 30 to 40 mile an hour gusts like every day. 8 to 12, and Jesus, and ice. That's incredible. I'd be happy with rain right now, just to fill this lake back up. Huh, that's funny. I just got a pop-up from Berkeley. I think Berkeley, hey, Jighead, welcome in. 24, No rain. The wind is low. Hell, you could have fished that today. You'd freeze your ass off, but 8 to 12 inches of snow and ice. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Just cold as fuck. Yeah, right? Need a little heater on the boat at that point. I'm kind of in this little cove surrounded by rocks, so it's like blocking any wind that I have, which makes it nice. I'm sitting here in a t-shirt, no jacket, and comfortable. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I had one hooked up and lost him. But it's all good. Hey, Adam, welcome in. All right, where are we at on this little thing? We're at 8 minutes left. All right. 8 minutes left. So I just recasted the one on the left. Have I caught any fish lately? I've only got one fish in 2026. 1.5. Right? A nice big old freaking walk around cuddy cabin. Or even a pilot house would be nice. I want a walk around cuddy cabin so that you know, you got the little freaking bed downstairs, you got the little porta shitter thing down there, you got a little kitchenette. That way I can go out for a day or two. Be able to get over to like Catalina and just anchor up off of the island and, you know, hang out at night. Be able to cook food. That would be so much freaking fun. Expensive, but fun. You have to fly south for the winter, right? Take the Starlink and the laptop, you can still work. You know what's weird I've noticed about this lake is you don't see a lot of ducks. Like this one that you see popping up right here, he's super tiny, but you don't see like big old mallards or any of that out here. Dude, that'd be nice, a little fishing cabin somewhere. Heck yeah. You guys are getting 10 to 14 inches of snow. That's incredible. We might get like a ½ inch of rain this weekend, if anything. Rod, where would you want to buy somewhere to have your little freaking fishing, winter fishing spot? I want to go somewhere where the water is going to be warm for the bass all year. Hey, yaks fishing, welcome in. Slow. The bite is very, very, very slow. The water's super cold. The lake is down 20 feet at least, 25 probably. So it's kind of a weird, sluggish few days. I got skunked on the boat the other day. Mexico. I could be in Mexico in 20 minutes from right here. There's actually a couple beautiful lakes down in Baja. A lot of places. Yeah, see, that's the same for me. Like a bunch of the places I want to go fish are north because of the fish that are there. Walleye and pike and muskie. Snowing in Tennessee. Now, Lake Havasu, I think, would be badass to have a place. Because you're in Arizona, so you stay warm most of the winter. And Lake Havasu is big. You won't travel more than 2 hours to fish. Anywhere I go to fish is an hour from me. Unless I fish the little pond by the house, I can walk there, but it's kind of a bust lately. It's a private pond, and there's so much issues over there. They're actually talking about fencing it off. Fishing slow in Tennessee. It's slow everywhere, I think, in the winter. Unless you're like targeting cold water fish, you know. I'm really kind of contemplating throwing out a bass rod. The left pole, I didn't see it move. I got the clicker set with the drag super loose, so anything that moves that's gonna make that clicker click. It might have been that little duck hitting the line too, because he's cruising around out here. Green line. What do you mean? Whoa! That one. That's the right rod. Nope. Nothing there. Oh, wait. Nope. All right. We're going to rebait this one. Oh, even the bait's cold. All right, let's try that again, huh? That's so, yeah, this is, let's go. All right, come on. Cut, you stupid bait, cut. There it goes. All right, there we go. All right, come on. I'll tell you what, this bait actually stays on the hook fairly well. All right. That stinks, though. Let me get this one back out. So this one's been hit twice. The other one has not been hit. This has actually got a shorter leader on it, too. Right in the same spot. Let that line slack all the way up, and then we'll tighten it back up and see what in the world happens. Kind of makes me want to wing this other one straight out instead of over to the side. There we go. Nice tight line right there. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let them soak. See what they do. No, I'm throwing, we can't throw live bait here. So I'm baited up with Dog Tag's secret recipe. All the smokers coughing at the same time, right? Hey, Fisher with Tito, welcome in. All right, now I get what you said about the green. So the camera is actually not the mirror image. So left is left, right is right. That's why when you're like left rod, I'm like, no, that's my tuna rod. It's about high noon, yeah, it's 12:30. Dot bait? No, I don't think dot bait doesn't work because the dot bait is area specific. I know you can do that on rods, but Rod's got his linked up to Montana Fish and Wildlife, so that it pulls from their list of baits. And I'm not good enough with Nightbot to know how to make it pull from the California list, so I'm not even worried about it. And hey, Rod, I hate to ask you, Arizona Outdoors keeps bugging me about the Nightbot setup. I've helped him as much as I can with it. Would you be willing to help him out? I mean, I don't have the skill set to do it. He had it set up on his where like every comment was getting timed out and all that. So I helped him get all that, the chat filters and all that situated, but that's about as far as I could get with it. Oh, Rod's a computer whiz for sure. I mean, he does. That is what he does for a living. So. Let's see. Why won't it let me reset that? What the hell? Oh, there it went. How old am I? I'm old. I'm old. I'll be 51 in a couple months. Come on, fishes. I've told him that. He says he emailed you, but I'm not 100% sure if he emailed the right location. I'll let him know again, though. I told him, you know, just get a hold of you and, you know, that you would do the managing mod thing on his account and set it up for him, but because I thought I heard you tell him once before. So I told him how to get in contact with you. I just don't know if he's sent the right email or what. You just made an announcement for your giveaway? Nice. When are you doing that? You haven't checked your email in a bit? Yeah. No, I mean, that's fine. I told him, you know, next time I saw you, I'd ask. So I told him to just get a hold of you, but warmest record? Yeah. Warmest winter on record? That's insane. So what are you doing with the plumbing? Are you redoing? I know you said you were doing the tankless and running hot to your shop sink out in the shop and all that. Or is that all you're doing, or are you like replumbing the whole place? I got to replumb my whole house, but it's going to be a bitch. I don't have a crawl space or an attic, and everything's in the slab, so I'm going to have to start at the main and reroute everything. It's going to be expensive too. Oh, there's the dude in the kayak. Okay, he's been fishing way out there. Yeah, we finally, February 2nd. All right. 6 p.m. Central Time. I will be there. I'll make sure to be there. Oh, come on, fishes. Yeah, this guy out here in the kayak's been out down that end of the lake for a while, because I've been here for 2 hours, and he's just now popping around the corner. Oh, there we go. You guys see that? We just got whacked. It didn't commit. I'm just going to let it soak. Something's over there playing with it, though. Come on, fish. Take it. Take it. Take it all. Just eat it. Eat it. I don't have pliers or anything down here with me. I should run up and grab my pliers real quick. Come on. There. He's playing with it. He's playing with it. We might have a fish. We might get a fish. Watch me get doubled up. He's right next to that rock. Come on. Ooh, this one just... Nope. All right, so I'm gonna let that... This one got whacked too, so... They're both getting played with. They're both getting played with. All right, now that they're both getting hit, I'm gonna run up to the truck real quick and grab my pliers, just in case. If I gotta pull a hook. Pliers and the lip gripper. Both those rods got hit. All right. Oh, come on, fishes. Oh, the old copper pipes suck. We plumbed the entire house in PEX. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna redo my whole place in PEX. Yeah, you're right, dog tags. This stuff does seem to stay on the hook pretty well. We're at the for the tankless, the intake and the exhaust. Yeah, the intake, depending where it's at, you can just put a vent 90 and let the intake just intake from right there wherever it's at. But the exhaust, yeah, you want that out. God, can these people be any louder up there? Come on, fish. What the hell are you waiting for? Apparently nothing. Fish on. Fish on, guys. He feels good, too. Oh, did he just come off? No. See, there's he off. He's there. All right. One freaking decent channel cat, guys. Look at him. He's not bad. That's the nicest channel cat I've caught out of here, to be honest. So I'm going to say, without a doubt, dog tags, your bait works. Let me get the lip gripper in you so I can get the hook out of your face, bud. Open your mouth. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, look at that, guys. That's a nice channel. Hell yeah. Somebody want to add one channel, cat? All right, away you go, bud. Thanks for playing. Appreciate you being here. No, that way. Turn around. You're going the wrong way. Go that way. There you go. Heck yeah. All right, the skunk is off. One nice little channel cat. Absolutely beautiful. So now I got to get more bait. Grab another piece of bait out of here. Cut another little chunk off. We're going to get that right back out there. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Skunk is off the bank. All right. We'll rinse this crap off. The skunk is off. Okay. It wasn't a sea monster, but that is definitely the biggest catfish I've caught out of this lake. Then again, right there we go. Hi, my name is Rachel. I'd like to speak to you regarding your freaking loan approval. Are we back, you guys? Good? Bad? See here? We shouldn't be muted. Shit, the stream froze because of that spam caller. We're back. All right. I keep getting these goddamn spam calls wanting to give me a loan that I didn't apply for. And my number's on the National Do Not Call Registry, so, but they're just using the robo-dial shit. Hey, Charity, we just got a fish. We just had a cat like 5 minutes ago. Decent little cat, too. You never lost sound? Okay. Did it freeze the stream, though, when that freaking spam call came in? Yeah, I need to set that up so it blocks numbers I don't know. Or just turn it on like do not disturb while I'm fishing. Didn't freeze. Okay. All right. I found you can actually sue these spam callers. Um, it's a pain in the ass, and you got to have like the exact right lawyer to do it. And you don't get shit out of it, but it'll stop their calls. It's just a hassle, absolute hassle. All right. Hopefully, people start coming back because it seems like when that call came in, a bunch of people bailed out. Snapped your phone in half after that, or no more shit after that, right? That's a nice little cat. At least we're not skunked. At least we got a fish. Did anybody update the catch? I missed it, so I'm not sure. And I can't update it. I wish YouTube would let the actual person doing the live stream type in their own chat on the same device. All right, you guys got quiet. This freaking stream freeze up. Albert, type dot where. Come on, fishes. Come on, come back. We need a bigger one now. I'm just glad I caught one, especially on that bait. It proved to me it works. So, dog tags, appreciate you sharing that secret with me. Now, I did recast into a different spot, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hey, AZ, welcome in. Come on, fishes. I want to check that right rod. Yeah, but dog tags at the same time, like, I've never really catfished this lake too much. So, but that was my biggest cat out of here. I usually catch little tiny guys out of here. I do want that lake record though. I do want that lake record. Come on, fishes. I'm tempted to reset that right rod. Oh, I'm gonna keep using this. I know it works. I've had a few bites on it and landed one fish. So I'm gonna definitely keep using it. It's like they freaking came through in a swarm all of a sudden. I almost got doubled up, and then they just kind of stopped. But it's all good. I think I'll replace the bait on the right rod when we hit the little target gull thing there. Once we hit that, I'll replace that bait. Because why not, right? I'm just happy I finally got a freaking catfish out of here that was decent size. Nothing that, like, the rest of them I've caught out of here would make like one rolled taco. That one was nice though. I'll catch those. I'll be happy to catch those all day long. That tells me though there are bigger fish in this lake, so hopefully we'll get in some of them. I'd like to get at least my PB. At least my PB would be nice. Lake record would be better. State record would be even better than that. But hell, that bait works, man. We know it works. I've hooked 2, lost 1, and had a few bites on it, so we should be good to go. Here comes some coots swimming by. We still got a few hours too, guys. So we're golden. We're at like 58% battery. I got the battery bank with me. God, we can be here all day. I could have brought some food. They would have been able to lock me in the gate, and I would have been fine. You're flying out if I catch a state record? Well, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. I want the lake and the state record to be nice. That'd be really nice. I'm not sure what the state record channel cat is out here though. I got the rod to hold them, so I know I can handle them. It's just a matter of getting the right bait in front of the right fish at the right time. Yeah, I agree, Nightbot. I agree. Nightbot's not supposed to be dropping stuff that close together. All right, we're at 140 minutes in. 53 pounds, 8 ounces. September of 2008. Okay. That's a big channel cat. I think the record blue is like 100 and it's like 108 or 112 or something. And that was caught at San Vicente, which is right here in San Diego. Come on, fishes. Come on. You owe me $50 for what? What'd I miss? I didn't lose a bet or win a bet. Come on, you stupid fish. Oh, that dude with the kayak's bailing out. He must have not caught shit. San Vicente Reservoir. That's right here in San Diego. That's actually where I was fishing when I had all those issues with the boat, the battery, the rope and the prop, all of that. I actually need to get back to that lake and fish it again. We can fish live bait in that lake. I need to get my dad out fishing. Yeah, 113 pounds for the blue. That's a big fish. That's definitely a big fish. Oh! I completely forgot about that. It's all good, Falcon. It's all good. Yeah, it is kind of fishy they were both caught in the same year, right? Like, what was up with 2008? Like, I think that might have been the same year Jed and Mac caught Dottie. I know the state record bass is like 21 and change. I want to say that was caught in Clear Lake, but I'm not sure what year. I would trip out. It was all in 2008. I want those record books to say caught by SoCal in 2026, January. Come on, fishes. Clouds are starting to roll in and stack up. I can definitely tell you from my shoulder and my back and my knees, we're going to get rain this weekend. So you guys see this truck backing up over here? Let me zoom. This guy's backing up to pull his kayak out. Where he's at, he's about 20 feet underwater, like 4 months ago. You can't see it through the trees. Maybe you can if I can. Oh, come on, tripod. You see right here, right in the middle of the screen between the branches, you can kind of see the old floating fishing dock, how far off it is. And then look at, yeah, there it is right there. You can kind of see it. All of that used to be underwater. And this dude's now backing his truck up to like, I used to anchor the boat where his truck is. If you got a bass over 15, you'd shit yourself. I'm tempted to start throwing some bass jigs. I'm really tempted to throw some bass jigs through here. I'm gonna just super slow roll them because I know they're here. I know the bass are in here. I've caught my biggest bass of my life out of here. He was 16.86 pounds out of this lake. I really am tempted to throw a jig and just slow roll it. What do you guys think? Should I throw some bass stuff? I have a donkey rig tied on right now. I don't think that's going to do anything. I don't think the bass are chasing baits to make the donkey rig worth throwing. But I do have some crappie man jigs as well. I got some crappie man bass jigs. Got a bunch of crappie man crappie baits. All right, I think let's see. Let's see what this thing has left on it. Goal ended. So we're gonna start another goal. And let's see. There we go. All right. So we can hit that goal. We'll switch over to the bass jigs. How's that? How's that? So we'll leave it up to you guys when I switch over. I'll keep one rod in for cat, and I'll start throwing bass with the other. Come on, catfishes. Where the hell are you? You shut up for a minute. They were here, and then they took off. Now I did move that bait a little bit from where I caught the one. I'm tempted to move it back. What do you guys think? Should I move it back? Oh, you're getting a new motor? What are you getting? What are you putting on there? I want to repower my boat, but I don't want to spend the $11,000 to put a 90 horse motor on there when I got a 130 now. And my wife grounded me from spending my money too. So I feel your pain. She won't even let me go. 25. Oh, that's right. On the John boat. Okay. She won't even let me go buy a new freaking tire for the dirt bike right now. Come on, fishes. You little bitches. Where you at? What you doing? That's why I asked them where they're at. They jumped on the hook. Old 60s model. Oh, shit. Yeah, mine's a late 90s. But it's that Johnson two-stroke. So, if I take care of it and maintain it, the thing will last for freaking ever. What I really need to do is rewire the boat. I just don't think I have the patience for it. If I can figure out that short in the electrical system, everything will be perfect. Oh, that would suck having to paddle back with the dogs and a hog. Come on, fishes. You little stupid bastards. Where are you? Come on, come on, come on. Man, where's everybody at? Even Josie left. You know you suck when Josie leaves your live stream. I'm just kidding. No, she said it was her daughter's birthday, so she'd be hanging out with her daughter. So it's like, what, 3 o'clock for her. So you didn't even have a real paddle. Yeah, when my boat broke down and I tried to paddle it, that paddle that I have on that boat did absolutely nothing. I was paddling forward, going backwards. Hey, Peace just woke up. Oh, did you pass out? Nice. I need a nap. I'll probably pass out early tonight. I didn't go to sleep till. Hey, it's me. I'm gonna start calling him too soon. Oh, don't delete that. If I hold my rod correctly, Jesse wouldn't leave. I did straight butterfinger that thing into the lake. Straight up butterfingered it. Oh, it's so peaceful here. I am the only person fishing this lake today. There's one dude over here. That dude in that truck is loading his kayak up. But I'm the only other person fishing here today, which is why I don't like to name this lake, because 1 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon and I'm only person here. Yeah, I got a nice little channel. Nothing huge, but would have been a nice few couple dinners out of them if I ate fish. Bass Pro Shops, your package has arrived. Sweet. No live bait in this. No live bait in this lake. The only live bait you can use here is night crawler. Yeah, he was probably in the 5-ish pound range. I should have grabbed my scale and threw him on the scale, but I didn't. Yep. Yep. Who fishes for catfish? So, catfish is the most fished for fish in the United States. Hey, Carl, with the 100. Appreciate you. Yeah, I always thought bass fishing was the most sought after fish in the United States. Turns out it's catfish. Hey, big water is where my heart's at. I would much rather be out chasing down some tuna, or mahi or wahoo or any of that, but that line just went slack and then tight. I think something's messing with the left rod. This one. We'll see. Oh, Lake Michigan is Superior. Yeah, I got the ocean not far away, but they ain't shit biting out there, so it ain't worth even going out there. It is not worth going out. Hey, Strawberry, welcome in. So far, we got one little channel cat. And we're thinking about maybe throwing some bass baits. I set the little goal thing, and I think what happens if we hit that goal, we'll throw a bass jig out there and see if we can get a nice bass. I want that drag to scream. I really want that drag to scream. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Make some shorts and some long forms in Thailand. Hell yeah. I did not change the bait on the right rod yet. Well, I changed it a while ago, but it's been a little while. Oh, dude, no, there's all of my video, if you notice, is just raw video. I don't edit it. And um, I kind of like it that way. Check that bait. Oh, I will. I will. We're 1 out of 10 on the goal. So once we hit 10 out of 10, we'll check that bait. We'll check that bait and we'll switch over to a bass jig. The rod on the left, that's got fresh bait on it. So that one's good. The right rod's the one that needs checking. But we're going to let it sit. We're going to let it sit. And, oh, dude, I'll take 2. I'll take 2. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I didn't get to bed until like 2:30 last night. I set an alarm. I was going to get up at 8, and I freaking ended up waking up at like 7 before the alarm went off. So I sat in the back patio and had some coffee and woke up and decided to roll out here. I mean, I knew it was coming out. That's why I set my alarm. But oh, there we go. We just got tapped on that left rod. Something's playing with that bait on the left rod. That's just a quick little tap, but it was there. Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna definitely change your sleep routine. And then when you get to Thailand, that's gonna really screw you too. The jet lag and all that. I wish we had hogs here to hunt. I don't hog hunt here. We just ain't got them. They have them in Northern California, but I wouldn't even know where to look. Oh yeah, you can eat the wild bacon. I want to go to Texas and do that hunting from a helicopter thing. That just sounds fun as hell. You don't really eat the pork? I'll tell you what, get the smoker going on and that'll change your mind. Do some pork ribs and a pork butt on the smoker. Make yourself some smoked pulled pork. That'll change your mind. Pork tenderloin on the smoker is freaking awesome too. Sausage and tenderloin. Oh man, I could go for some. I could go for some freaking uh, elk sausage right about now. Scrambled eggs and elk sausage for breakfast, nothing better. I actually want to do another brisket. That's a lot of meat though for just me and Mrs. SoCal. We looked at them at Costco the other day. They didn't have any small, like smallish ones. All they had was like 25-pound briskets, and 25 pounds of brisket, man, that's a lot of brisket for 2 people. It's a lot of work too. Oh, you're going for 44 days, dude. That's going to be badass. Yeah, 25-pound brisket. That's freaking breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks for weeks. Something's messing with that left rod. It keeps dipping a little tiny bit. Not enough to make the drag go though, but something's definitely playing with that bait. And it's definitely not wind because there's no wind. I mean, look at how glass calm that water is. See, that's bullshit. They should let you hunt them instead of hiring a contractor to just come out there and kill them and leave them sit, you know? I know Catalina, they were talking about doing the same thing with a deer in Catalina. They were going to hire a company out of like Maine to come out and shoot them from a helicopter. Um, ooh, 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 ooh. That just went super slack. It moved and went super slack. Come on. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I don't think anything's there. If it is, it's teeny tiny. Nothing there. Nothing there. All right, rebait this one, I guess. Oh man, killing my knife here cutting against this rock, but it is what it is. All right, so we're gonna try this again. A little different. All right, got that on there. So I'm going to add a night crawler to this one. Because why not, right? Why freaking not? Got them. I might as well use them. Oh, this is a little short, fat one too. This will be perfect. All right. Let's get this back out there. A little piece of secret bait and night crawler. All right. All right, I got both drags set really loose. I'm almost thinking with this left rod, I want to reset it. I think I'm gonna. I think I probably lost the bait on here. Yeah, I lost most of it. Yep. So something did snag it. That's all good though. We'll throw a nice fat chunk on there now. Nice big old fatty chunk. All right. All right, let me rinse my hands off and then I'm going to go recast that thing into the deep. I'm going to throw that big old fat chunk. I washed my hands off just to grab the bait again. All right, that's out there. Right into that stupid tree again. There we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. Let's see what happens now. Hopefully something good. Hey, Sookie Farms, welcome in. I almost put it as Lake Titicaca. Why'd you have to pass the test for a fishing license? I think you should have to pass the test to be a fucking parent, but titties, 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 big titties, we like you. Yeah, Titty Lake. Or Lake Titty Height. We should say Lake Titty Height. Actually, somebody hit the dot where and see what it actually says. Oh, 2 minutes. No goals achieved today. We caught a fish. That's all it matters. Thanks, dog tags. Appreciate that. Come on, Nightbot. Did Nightbot leave too? There we go. All right, yeah, Titty Height Lake. All right, so we got fresh bait on both. So let's hope that one of them hits. I'm hoping the one on the left hits because that's got the bigger bait in the deeper water. And that's where that channel came from earlier. So but they could be anywhere from like 12 to 40 feet in this weather, the water temperature. We're at 55 thumbs up, 6 people watching, no goals achieved, and 1 fish. Heck yeah. Hopefully we hit that 1,500 subscriber goal. Hopefully we're there. And we weren't too far away from it this morning, so. It'd be kind of cool to hit it today while we're fishing. I think in the next couple days it's going to be trash weather, so I won't be able to get out and fish. I'll actually spend most of the night or most of the evening today rainproof in the backyard, the patio table, and all that. I think you got to put the at. Oh, maybe not. Okay. 1490. Okay, so we're still at the same spot. Well, what the hell? Although it does take Nightbot or yeah, it takes Nightbot a while to pick up the new information, so we could be beyond that. But according to that, it shows we're 10 away. So if we can get 10 today, then we'll do the giveaway next week. And if not, then we'll do it when we get the hey, 22. Good to see you, brother. How you been? It's been a while. Yeah, I really want to hit that 1500 so we can do that giveaway. Hey, Anthony with the 100s. Come on, fishes. You little bitches, where are you? We know you're here. We know you're here. Guys, Anthony coming in hot with 100. Shout out to Anthony, everybody. Look at that rod just get. It might have been wind. There's a little bit of wind blowing, so. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Congrats. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Congrats on that. Hopefully she said yes, right? I mean, otherwise, fuck, that would suck. I saw, I was scrolling through the lives one night and I came up on T's channel and saw he's back with his freaking chick that cheated on him and kicked him out. I quit watching that dude's channel. It's a trap, right? This coming from Dog Tags, who's married with a freaking army. Dog Tags is going for more kids than freaking anybody out there. She took over his channel. No way, really? That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I spent about 3 or 4 minutes watching this channel when I scrolled into it on the vertical lives, and I didn't realize that it doesn't seem like anybody that used to be there was there. That's kind of funny. Diana's been giving some lives lately again too. Mostly while she's at work. Yeah. Yes, Anthony, you know who he is. Yeah, he went all ballistic and crazy on me one night, and I haven't been there since. Well, except for the once when I scroll, you know, I was doom scrolling and ran into it. But I seen him and her, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I watched for a couple of minutes, and it was the same old shit. But no, nobody from back in the time when it was actually a fun channel to hang out and a bunch of people I didn't know. No, it was just he was just some random ass live streamer. Dog tags. He didn't hunt or fish or any of that. His entire channel is just live streams of him sitting in the bedroom talking. Yeah, help me buy beer and cannabis. Right, right. That dude. That dude. Help me get a hotel room because she kicked me out. I mean, I don't want to talk shit about anybody. That ain't right, but especially when they're not here to defend themselves. But that dude went fucking ballistic on me over nothing. So fuck him. Sitting there looking like a good boy. That's funny. That's hilarious. I mean, I'm curious. Like, I want to know. Okay, so there's 7 people hanging out here, right? So, if your wife or your husband or whatever told you that she wanted a divorce because she's screwing somebody else or he's screwing somebody else, kicks you out on the street, and you know, makes you freaking homeless, and then a few months later was like, "Oh, I want you back." Would you guys go back, or would you think that that's like just adding insult to injury, knowing that like she moved some dude into your house and was whacking some dude in your bed, and now she wants you back because it didn't work out? You got a type of way with you a few weeks ago? Really? I've heard he's done that to quite a few of the old the regulars that used to be there, a bunch of the OGs. Right? They're for the street. Exactly, right? Right? You gonna pull some shit like that with me? Fucking, you're done. There ain't no second chances and that kind of shit. Hey, Dash. We got one decent channel cat so far. One decent channel cat, which is better than no channel cats. Hey, Born's here too. Right on. It's been slow. It's been the water is really cold. It's been really windy lately, and like this week is the lowest winds we've had. Sunday was the first time. Um, oh, he was definitely an eater, but I don't keep him. Sunday was the first day I was able to actually get the boat on the water since like Christmas, and I got skunked on Sunday. It's too cold to fish up there. Hey, Born with channel membership. Appreciate you, brother. Just got yourself entered into the members only part of the giveaway. Getting extreme winds and snow. Yeah, the wind here for the last it was like 18 days straight where we're getting gusts up over 40 miles an hour. So this week it's been calmer than the entire rest of the year was. But hopefully you guys are about to get hit that vortex. Yeah, I heard the whole Midwest, the South, and like the Northeast is supposed to just get hammered over the next couple of days. We got rain coming in. Like you can see the clouds building up, but we ain't gonna get no more than like a half inch. It won't even be enough to like touch the lake level here. We need like 4 feet of rain to make this lake come up. But I don't see that happening. Yeah, I was contemplating bringing the boat out today, but it's a fuck show with this boat ramp. They need to fix it. Picked up a generator. Yeah, hell yeah, great thing to have on hand. We actually the first year we lived in our house after we bought the house out here, the power went out like 8 or 10 times because of the wind. And because California, if the wind blows, they turn the power off. And we had just gone to Costco. We spent like $650 at Costco, and got home and the fucking power was off. And that power was off for like 5 days. So I ran over to Arizona and bought a generator because you can't buy a fucking generator in California that runs on gas. So I ran to Arizona, bought a generator, plugged in the fridges, and after that I was like, screw it. I had my buddy, who's an electrician, wire in to my main panel an inlet for the generator. So now when the power goes out, all I do is I plug in the cord to the outlet for the generator, flip the generator on, and then my entire house has power. So it takes about 2 minutes to get power after the power goes out, which is really nice because our power goes out here a lot. It seems like if the wind blows, California turns the power off. So now just plug in and go. If the damn generator wasn't so loud, I got the big ass the huge DeWalt generator. Like you can't move it by yourself. But if that thing wasn't so damn loud, I'd just run the house on that fucking half the time. Save on the power bill. Come on, fishes, you little bastards. Come on. Where are you at? You need to bite. They need to bite. I kind of want to switch into a bass jig, but we need to hit some goals first. Actually, I think this one might be ended. Yeah, it ended. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Come on, fish. Come on, fishes. They say they're stocking trout in the next week, so once they stock trout, I'm going to be out here throwing the giant swim baits. Because those big bass will be chasing down those trout. Even if it's cold, they're going to want that nice big fat meal. Are you driving home? Right on. Oh, yeah, it's freaking 5 o'clock. Well, it's only 2 o'clock here. Which means we only got 2 more hours to fish. We're still stuck at 57 thumbs up, guys. Let's run it up. Run it up. Oh man, I need to like crack my back somehow. Just sitting on the ground is for the freaking young kids. I should have brought a chair. I'm gonna throw one in the truck. That way I always have it. So far, 2026 has been boring. Nothing really happening. I think the most exciting thing so far is my bank card getting fucking hacked. But it's been like I can't get out and do nothing because the wind has been so crazy. Couldn't get out to the lakes and fish. And I still got to swap over the back rim on the bike so I can go down to the desert and ride. I've just been lazy about that. I might do that while it's raining. Swap that back rim. Yeah, I think what happened was so when I lost my rod, I went to go replace it. And I typed in, Berkeley for the Berkeley website on Google, and it pulled up Berkeley Fishing USA, so I go to their website and go to buy the rod, and it wouldn't accept my transaction, and I think that's what happened. Was it was a skimmer website. So because of that, freaking, I'm basically fucking stuck with like credit cards and cash on hand until I get my bank card fixed. I mean, the bank flagged it right out of the gate. They didn't let any charges go through. So, because it was all suspicious shit, like, when they see you never buy shit from Walmart in Alabama when you live in California, they kind of look funny on that. So the credit union caught it and didn't let any of the transactions go through. But because of the fact that that card was actually stolen and used, freaking, hey, Danny, welcome in. Somebody tried to use my card. My bank shut my card. So, and it takes like up to 14 days to get a new card. So until then, I'm kind of like, I can't do shit. I can use credit cards, but I don't want to spend fucking 25% interest on a tank of gas, which I'm gonna have to anyway. No pike here. No pike here. I'm gonna have to go down to the bank and pull cash out anyway. So, but I'm gonna have to use a credit card for gas, which they charge you. First off, they charge you 10 cents extra a gallon when you use a card. Or no, I'm sorry, 20 cents. And then the interest. So I might just have Mrs. SoCal stop on the way home from work one of these days and pull cash out. Because I'm like, it's gonna take like 2 weeks to get the new card. So all because fucking some piece of shit wanted to go out there and try to scam and steal people's money. Which, if there's one thing I hate more than anything in this world, it's a thief. I think if you get caught stealing shit, you should be hung in the streets. I should have known the price on that rod was too good. It was $20 cheaper than everywhere else. So I should have figured that out, but it is what it is. Thieves are the worst, man. Like fucking, if you want something, go get a goddamn job and earn it. It doesn't matter if you're freaking mowing lawns or blowing crackheads, dude. You at least earn your money. Like, you gonna go steal my shit? All right, come on, fish. I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Oh, you try to steal my bike, I'm gonna shoot your ass. No question about it. No question about it. You're getting shot. Every bike you've ever owned was stolen, right? I'm waiting for somebody to come into my house and try to steal shit. That'll be the last freaking thing they ever do. Try to steal my dirt bikes or whatever. Fucking your last ride you're ever gonna take is gonna be in a hearse. Come on, fish. Dude, see, breaking the freaking fence to get into the backyard. That's just crackhead. See, I would have made that guy piss himself. I would have made him think I was gonna shoot him. Stole a 200 bike and left 20 grand worth of freaking, because they're a fucking junkie and doesn't know what they're looking at. Your R6. The R6 is a nice bike. I want the Gixxer 1000. I had the 750 back in the day, but I want a 1000 now. Yeah, we need a titty fish. Hell, I'll be happy with freaking any fish right now. Anything. Oh, that line went super slack. I just looked up and my line is super duper slack. And it was tight. You're the cormorant. Let me see what happens if I put a little turn on that reel. I don't know why that would have went just super slack like that. Unless something picked up on it. All right, that line's back to tight. We'll see what happens. Oh shit, the other side of the lake, the wind's picking up. That could be good though. It could be a good thing. Oh, there goes some ducks. Where's a shotgun when you need them? Hey, look at that, guys. We got a troll. Who wants to play whack-a-troll? We got a fucking cunt wag in here. Come on, fishes. You're exactly right, Justin. Exactly right. But when somebody comes in bitching and complaining, a state they don't live in like that, it tells you how much of a loser they really are. I'm pretty sure this dude's probably sitting in his mom's basement right now with his fingers full of Cheeto dust. His boyfriend, his dad, same difference. Right? Oh, guarantee he's up in the freaking grandma's basement. No friends, no family that cares about him. So all he's got to do to make himself think he feels better about himself is talk shit on the internet. But we all know the truth. These internet trolls have never been punched in their mouth before. And the second somebody freaking showed up at their doorstep and called them out, they'd piss themselves. We all know that for a fact. Especially with such a gay ass name. I'm freaking out. I'm not freaking out. I think it's fucking hilarious that you have such a miserable life. You think trolling on the internet like makes you look good. He can't talk shit in person. We all know that. Well, you're lame and embarrassing. I mean, that's obvious to your family. I want to know, what's it feel like to know that your family's ashamed that you were ever born? You're awesome in your own mind. The more you talk, the more you prove you're just a freaking moron. Far from awesome. Oh, he'd be so scared. If one of us showed up at his door, he'd shit himself. Grandma'd have to come change his diaper. I'm kind of old to be talking trash like that, bro. You're the one who came in talking trash. See, here's the thing though. My mouth doesn't fucking write a single check that my body can't cash. Your dad calls you a beta? That's pretty funny. That's pretty freaking funny. Right? Subby's not complaining. Hey, Munchie, welcome in. I'm using actually I'm using Dog Tag's secret bait. Right now we're just fishing catfish. Thinking about throwing out a bass jig, but I don't know. The bass have been really sluggish lately. They're not really feeding. She didn't hold them enough. Well, it's hard to hold them when you got a fucking crack pipe in one hand and a dick in the other. So bluegill is actually illegal as bait here. It's considered a game fish. Oh, there's no probably about it. He doesn't have, his mom's still trying to figure out like the 75 dudes that could actually be one of the possible candidates. Hey, Subby with 100. No, bluegill is not legal here in any way, shape, or form. I'm in California. Oh, that rod's getting hit. That rod's getting hit. The big rod's getting hit. Come on, let's see what happens. That line just went super slack and it got pulled. Let's see. Give her a little. Nothing there. Or is there? Nope. I think it was out there too. I still got bait. Well, something took a big old chunk of the bait though. All right. Maybe it's time to put a new chunk on. Put some more on there. Oh man, shit's gross. There we go. All right, I'm gonna rinse my hand off. Oh, that water is fucking cold. I don't think you can make it too long if you landed in that water. All right. There we go. All right. Something definitely hit it, just didn't fully commit. Man, it got cold once that wind started kicking up. All right. Come on, fish. Come on, you little bastards. Where you at? Hey, Seawag, I'll give you two options, bro. You can either put your money where your fucking mouth is and drop a $20 super chat, or you can get the fuck out. Those are your two options. Make a choice. Mrs. SoCal's not here. She's at work. Hey, Arizona, email Rod. I think Rod's been in and out all day, so he's willing to help you with your Nightbot. So email him and he'll help you get it all set up. Oh, I don't need the watch hours anymore, Munchie. Watch hours is, I mean, he is helping the chat metrics by running his stupid little child mouth, but you know. Come on, fishes. I like trolls. Trolls are fun because like they think you get all mad at them, but you don't, and it makes them even worse. They realize how insignificant they really are. But what they don't watch or what they don't um, realize is that all they do is make themselves look stupid. All right, all right, all right. Where's the fish? We got one. We got a few bites. We just haven't landed shit. We landed the one, but you know, dude, I love that this little child is in here trying to get all political and shit too. Like he knows what he's fucking talking about. I think it's time for his mom to give him his fucking coloring book and juice box and send him back down to the basement while she freaking blows the local crackhead in their kitchen. She'll tell him when she's done that he gets cream of mushroom soup for dinner. Come on, fishes. Yeah, Starlink makes a huge. I'm running on Starlink right now. Makes a huge difference. Well, it's because 22, the kid has no life, so um, he's got to bring up random shit to try to make himself feel like he matters to anybody in the world. But the more he talks, the more he proves that he doesn't matter to nobody. That's why his dad left. That deeper rod's getting tapped on a little bit again. Yeah, the video is really nice with Starlink. Really good quality video. Well, it doesn't hurt to have the iPhone 17 Pro Max as well. But we have only got the one channel. The one channel cat. Been getting bites, just not hook sets. He was decent though. He was about 5 pounds. And then we do have a troll. Guys, everybody's got their membership. Check out the new emojis I put in. There's a couple in. There's one in there that'd be perfect right about now. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I went from the Android to the iPhone, and I hated the iPhone at first, but I like it now. I do like it. The camera is just top-notch quality. My iPhone takes better photos than my $5,000 freaking camera. This kid kind of sucks at being a troll, right? Actually, you know what? Let's see. 22's got his wrench. You're a man. Well, I mean, maybe transitioning to one, but That's about it. You still at 12. Damn. Damn. No, I reference you as a freaking little child. All right, that little piece of shit is fucking about to get booted out of here. Then again, I don't want to kick him out because he's helping the chat metrics. But now he's getting racist, so we don't tolerate that shit. We do not tolerate the racism shit in here, you little piece of fucking trash. Oh shit! Arizona fucking slapped that troll. Nice. Right, playing the black card's crazy. Fucking idiots. That's funny. I didn't get him. My chat got him. Even better. Even better. That right there is the kind of kid that needs his ass beat once or twice. Teach him fucking respect and manners. But I'm sure that, you know, a kid like that, you beat his ass, he's calling the cops on you. And then you get pinned up for freaking child abuse. Actually, we're gonna, let's see. We're gonna unhide him, right? But we're going to sit him in the corner with a juice box for a few minutes. We'll give him 10 minutes to think about it. Come on, fishes. Right? See, my mom whooped my ass when I did stupid shit. Hell, there's points in time where I was more afraid of mom than dad. Dad would whack your ass with a belt. Mom would whack your ass with a fucking car. Oh, there we go. You guys see that? Getting bit. Getting bit. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to let it take it. The clicker's set. But there's definitely something out there playing with that bait. Yep, fishy, fishy, fishy. Something's playing with that bait. Hopefully, you didn't steal it off the hook. I don't think it did. It's on there pretty good. and it's a circle hook. So yeah, oh yeah, that look from mom where like you know she's about to kill you, beat you so hard your grandkids will feel it. Something's tapping on that bait still. It's got to be small if it's just tapping on it like that. But watch that left rod. It's getting tapped. Right? I still see that look like I'm about to do something stupid and I see that look on mom's face like, do it, boy. Find out. We'll kill you. I brought you into this world and I will take you out. Exactly. Exactly. Kids nowadays don't know what those words mean. Something's definitely down there playing with that bait. That rod keeps twitching a little bit. Yeah, yeah. You can very easily be replaced with another kid. Oh shit, mom ain't playing. Come on, take the bait. It's down there playing with it. Just doesn't want to take it. That is a big bait on there though. So it's a littler fish. It's not gonna be able to grab that whole thing. Yeah. Oh, I hate those ones that just freaking pick your bait right off the hook without even you knowing it. I want that reel to just start screaming though. I want that freaking lake record. I'll settle for a PB, but I'd like the lake record and I'd really love the state record. But the state record's like 50 something pounds. So yeah, you guys see that? It's down there messing with it. So it's only a matter of time. It's not like it's a crab or a freaking lobster or anything like that. It's fresh water, so we don't have anything like that in here. There's no turtles here. I'm almost tempted to take this other rod and throw it out that direction. I think I might. I might take that other rod and throw it out the other side. That one, something's definitely messing with the bait on that left rod. I'm just waiting for it to fully commit. Come on, fishes. Take it. Eat it. You know you want it. You know you want it. It's some stinky, tasty food. It's 2:30. We got an hour and a half, guys. Hour and a half. Oh crap, my battery's getting low. Probably got to plug in the phone, huh? Goby, we don't have them down here. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, dog tags. Get some land in Florida, that'd be nice. I want land where I can park the boat in the front yard and hunt in the backyard. Dog tags, we had something down here messing with that bait again. Damn, my phone's at 15%. That means I'm gonna have to go drag the freaking battery box down here. Actually, I gotta check and make sure I can even plug it in with the mic plugged in. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna move the phone a little bit. Oh yeah, I think I can. Yeah, okay. All right. Which means to drag that down here, I gotta bring Starlink and everything down. All right, let me go. I'm gonna go grab the Starlink and the battery bank so I can plug my phone in. The stream might get a little janky while I'm carrying Starlink down here, guys. If anything grabs that rod, somebody pick it up. All right, all right, all right. Come on, fish. Where you at, you stupid fish? While I'm up here, I'm gonna re-rig this rod real quick while I'm standing up here. I want to throw something. I've got something I want to try. Where'd they go? Oh, they're in here. All right. One of them. One of these. One of, where'd they go? There it is. All right. Guys, we're going to tie on a Crappy Man jig real quick. All right. Cool. There we go. That's tied. Cut my tag. Throw a trailer on there. And we're going to have a bass rig set up. You got a jig for a pig. All right, throw the donkey rig in there. Bear with me, guys. Oh, I heard that. I heard the drag run. I heard that drag run. Something snagged on that bait. Let me get back down there and check that. I heard that drag pull. Might trip out for a